Welcome to Discovery Garden Pattaya. My name is Hans Fritschi. We had some visitors last week here and they wanted to get some trees for their balcony or terrace. They have no garden and they were interested in that tree behind me. Now this is quite a huge tree. If you look at it, it's maybe 7-8 meters high and it has these wonderful flowers. Look at those, look at these beauty. They are full of those flowers. Up there are new buds building, and there is another one right over here. But can you in earnest bring such a huge tree on a balcony? The Malabar chestnut tree Pachira aquatica or money tree also produces seed pods, and those seed pods contain edible seeds. Yes, nuts. You can eat the Pachira aquatica, the Malabar chestnut. Well, as you can see here, these are the nuts, the Malabar chestnuts that come out of these seed pods that I just show you, and they are can you hear that? Crunchy inside. You see, this is the meat, and they're delicious. They taste a bit like hazelnuts, and wouldn't it be nice not only to have the decorative flower on your balcony or your terrace, but also this tasty nut? Is it possible? I'll show you something. So on your balcony you first can have this beautiful flower of the Malabar chestnut and later also the nuts. Now how is this done? What you see here are plants that are air layered, marcoted, air layered. We have air layered or rooted a branch of the Malabar chestnut and made a clone thus, and have managed to root adult material that is able to bear blossoms and fruits as well. So that's the trick with this tree. Here I show you two samples of rooted Malabar chestnut trees. They are maybe 1.70 meters high, and they were rooted from a big tree, the big tree you have seen before. And because this is adult material, they can bear flower buds already, and later on they will also bear fruits. Here you see the flower buds that will open up in 1 or 2 days, and later on bear fruits, so you can grow Malabar chestnuts on your balcony or terrace. Wow! Another sample that you can grow easily on your terrace or balcony is the Hibiscus mutabilis, the Confederate rose, as it is called also. And you see the white decorative flowers, and you will be surprised to hear they will change their color during the day of the course of a day. they will turn, you see on the back already, pinkish. They will become pink and later red. And in a big pot, you can see that miracle also happening on your balcony. During the course of the day, the flower will turn from pink to deep red, from white to pink to deep red, and end up like the insert on top. Here you see another fruit plant that is very suitable for terraces or balconies. It's the Chinese olive, the Canarium album, and it not only produces a lot of black fruits that look like olives and taste somewhat like olives, it also has these wonderful white flowers to show on your terrace or balcony to your guests, and it's a symbol of fertility with all these fruits around, and can be easily grown on a terrace or balcony as well as in the garden. Of course, if you have a garden, this is very suitable too. You first get beautiful flowers, and it's a very fast growing tree. So if you order one with us, we can send it to you to your location in Thailand. You just put it into a pot as we have done here, and you see also the can of the Chinese salt olives. This is the fruit of this tree that goes on your balcony and is thriving and probably will yield much more fruits than the European olives. Always a good choice for your terrace or balcony are the lemons, the European lemons, the yellow lemon that can easily be potted. We grow them, also we root them as we did with the Malabar chestnut. So we clone existing plants that are well known for bearing a lot of fruits and good fruits. We have these long lemons, and then they are potted into, as you can see here, and regardless of their size, they contain adult material, plant material, and are start to bear fruits immediately, regardless of size. And you just order one from us and put it in a big pot, and can enjoy the fresh lemons every day almost. They are very productive plants, and they are bearing fruit all the time. Another well-suited plant for your balcony or your terrace are the strawberry guava, the Psidium cattleyanum. They produce not only very shiny, fresh leaves that will make you feel well just looking at them. Look at them. They also make tiny little fruits that you can eat entirely. And you see, they will turn red when they are ripe, and they taste a bit like guava, but very tasty guava, sweet and sour guava, and they are well suited to be preserved as a jam or eaten freshly. Here you see at one plant a lot of fruits now appearing. It's now the season. First, they will show you pretty white flowers. Later, then the small red tasty fruits, well suited for balconies and terraces. And we can send one to you in a small size or in big size, up to your wishes. Another suitable plant for your balcony or terrace is, of course, clove. Syzygium aromaticum, but I'm afraid you will never see the flowers if you want to have the product, because the cloves are the flower buds picked from the tree and dried before they open up. So you can choose to go for the flowers or for the cloves. This is now the peanut butter fruit. You never heard of it? It tastes like peanut butter. You see the small little now orange fruits will turn red when completely ripe, and their fruit flesh is tasting like peanut butter. Here you see the flowers that they will build first, and they are very pretty too, very delicate, nice yellow flowers. The Bunchosia argentea, the peanut butter fruit plant, and you can see it grows easily in pots and is suitable for your balcony or terrace, likes full sun as all the ones we mentioned here, and wow. Our customers that wanted plants for their balcony or their terrace also asked about avocados. We have the grafted Hass avocados here, but we had to advise our customers that the avocados cannot be grown in pots. You know, not all the plants can be grown in pots. They have very shallow roots and they would not thrive. Here comes the Brazilian pepper. It's also called pink pepper because it produces seeds that are pinkish to red, and they can be used as a pepper replacement. Here you see some of the still green seeds. They will turn pink or red, and then they can be used as a pepper replacement. And these are evergreen trees, the Chinus terebintifolia, if you want to know exactly, and they go into pots as well and deliver interesting fruits. These fellows here deliver no edible fruits. They are the Australian bottle plants, Jatropha podagrica. And they are not really from Australia, as the name would suggest. They are really from South America, and they are just decorative. You see the stem resembles a bottle. That's why the vulgar name is Australian bottle plant. And they can very well be planted in pots or along swimming pools. Also, they don't lose a lot of leaves, none at all, almost. And I planted them here around my swimming pool, and they flower all year around and do not mess up the pristine water of my pool with leaves. And you see the Australian bottle plant would be very nice for your balcony or terrace as well. Also, you don't need to water it much. It doesn't need much attention. So if you are gone for a while and have nobody to water, no problem. This is the Pixa orellana. What you see here that are the seed pods, and they look like chestnuts in a way from the outside, but they are not chestnuts. They have first a very beautiful flower, and later on they develop these seed pods, and we try to open up one, which is not too simple here, with holding the camera with one hand and trying to do that task to give you an insight into the lipstick tree, as it is called vulgarly. And you see these red seeds, they are a natural colorant. They can be taken out with the finger, or you can boil the fruits, the seeds in water, and thus produce a colorant. And it's a very interesting plant. The Red Indians used lipstick seeds as a colorant when they got on their warpaths. You see here, I tried to be a bit Indian. And the tandoori chicken owes its color also the Bixa orellana. Very nice shiny leaves. The lipstick tree is well suited as a pot plant on the balcony or the terrace, and you get first flowers and then these interesting seed pots. As time has passed, the Hibiscus mutabilis, dog putan as it is called in Thai, or Confederate rose, changes the color during the day from white to pink. Here you see the back side is pinkish already, and it will turn all the way from even deeper pink now here to deep red. That is the end of the day. It only flowers one day, and the second day it stays more or less closed, but still impressive flower. And we can send this Hibiscus mutabilis to you. It is well suited for pots on terraces and balconies. Another eye catcher in the garden or on your balcony or terrace is the Medusa pineapple. Contrary to the pineapples you know from the supermarket, it doesn't make one big fruit, but hundreds, virtually hundreds of small, tiny little fruits that later can be potted again, and thus you can make new plants, and goes well in pots. Well, I hope you learned something today in this episode about balcony plants that are also suitable for the garden or vice versa. And if you liked what you saw, please subscribe to the Hans Fritschi channel on YouTube or Hans Fritschi Friends on Facebook, and see you again very, very soon. That's where we started. You saw the Pachira aquatica, the wonderful money tree, the Malabar chestnut, and its small potted version that can be put onto your balcony, and it will have flowers and fruits already